Hey besties, right now I'm in the country of Lebanon, and I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. Let's dive into a topic that's truly close to my heart and my brain, mental health. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too common to feel weighed down by stress, anxiety, and even burnout. I've been there myself, and I know how tough it is to struggle with negative feelings. That's why I am honored to partner with today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, just answer a few questions about your therapy needs and preferences, and they'll match you with a qualified therapist from their network. Then you can communicate with your therapist through your preferred method, whether it's text, chat, phone, or video call. Plus, you can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions whenever it's convenient for you. If for some reason your therapist isn't a good match, you can switch to a new therapist at no extra cost. BetterHelp offers the same professionalism and quality as in-office therapy, but with the added benefits of a therapist who is custom-picked for you, greater scheduling flexibility, and a more affordable price. Now is the time to start your mental health journey. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/besteverfood. That is better H-E-L-P, or check the link in the description. Now, on to the show. We're not gonna eat this raw. They will cook this, but you're still eating essentially cooked food. That's right.
In this video, we'll be taking on some of Southeast Asia's most daring street food dishes. But first, let's back up. This is the country of Laos, the only landlocked country in Southeast Asia. And today, we've just arrived in its capital, Vientiane. This city of 1 million is 10 times bigger than the next biggest city. It's buzzing with frenetic action and building skywards as it becomes more and more modern. But still, in the streets and alleyways, you'll find traditional street food stalls with offerings ranging from the delicious,
yeah, that's really good,
to the downright dangerous.
Can these bugs sting you or bite you or hurt you?
Today, my friend Gia and I are here to immerse ourselves in Laotian food culture, no matter how extreme it may get.
One more?
I don't know, man.
It all starts here with breakfast.
Gia,
Sonny,
welcome to Laos.
Thanks, man.
Meet VANG, a Hmong American chef born in a Thai refugee camp who now calls Minnesota home. This trip is a chance for him to experience food and culture in the country his parents called home.
I'm excited to have you here. We worked together initially in Minnesota. I got to see and experience Hmong food in Minneapolis, but today our focus is street food in this city.
Yes.
In the heart of Laos, there's a dish that embodies the very essence of this vibrant nation. A dish we've come to try here at Auntie Chit's, a tantalizing street food eatery with clay pots packed with powerful flavors. Each one part of a combination of spices that will give your taste buds a knockout punch.
This right here is a bowl of, do you know the name?
Hmong way, we say Khao Poon.
Should we dive in?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm so excited, dude.
Veggies, coriander, and bean sprouts, vermicelli noodles, and bits of sliced organ meats and sliced liver all come together in perfect harmony. The rich broth, made from boiled pork bones and skin, is topped off with fresh coriander and herbs.
If you don't mind, can we try to do like certain body parts together?
Yeah, the food, right? Not us. Okay.
I think we should start right here with the blood cake. Cheers.
Dude, cheers, bro.
That's a good blood cake.
That was really good.
It's just an explosion of savoriness. The texture is so good.
I'm weird because I like that little irony taste to it.
Yeah, that when it mixes with this incredibly savory broth is so delicious. Oh, it's so heartwarming.
Yep.
I'm back in Southeast Asia, baby. It's hard to explain except for it's just a deep, delicious savoriness.
I'm pretty sure there's bones in this. To get that rich umpness, can we go this?
Yeah, that's like intestine, right?
That's more the end part of the intestines, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I love it, dude.
Oh my God. I can't believe how soft these intestines are.
At our restaurant, we just call this the good, you know?
What's wild is this dish right here is about $2. It's mind-blowing.
You know what I was thinking too? If you had too many adult drinks the night before, this is the best in the morning.
Hangover cure.
Yeah.
Growing up, did you ever have something like this for breakfast?
We actually did. My mom and dad would say, would you like the American way, which is like your eggs, rice, whatever?
The American way, you know, eggs and rice.
It's like the Hmong American way, you know?
Okay, yeah. Before we leave this restaurant, chicken feet.
These chicken feet, or phoenix claws, are braised for hours until their scaly skin becomes soft.
Oh man, it's a great drinking food because it takes time, you have to gnaw at it, but it's full of flavor. Like this has a deep, delicious spiciness. It's like a glowing heat in your mouth.
Oh, this thing's amazing.
Initially, you were actually born in Southeast Asia.
I was born in a refugee camp. It was called Ban Binai, 10 kilometers off of the Lao-Thai border. Our family lived there till 88, and we left to Minnesota, actually.
But you haven't been back since.
Yep.
So why do you want to join me on this trip?
My parents always talk about home. I think it's really good for me to go and see where I'm from and discovering, you know, all these things that I've only heard in stories. Now I can actually experience it.
Well, we have a lot of experiences in front of us. Some that are going to be fun and make you reflect and make you maybe nostalgic, and some that might be not so comfortable.
I'm excited, brother.
Soon our Laotian food tour will take us to some of this country's most remote villages.
Oh my gosh.
But to start, where better than Laos's capital? Nestled along the meandering Mekong River, Vientiane effortlessly blends a rich history with a dash of modernity. A city where the warmth of its people is matched only by the tantalizing aroma of its street food. Food here has influences from Thai and Vietnamese to French and Chinese, and around every turn there's a new culinary surprise, like that which awaits us at our next destination. This Laotian salad is made with minced meat that's often served raw.
And then put together with the pool.
Put it together with what?
I know how do you call that one with the
bile, right?
Yeah, the bile.
This is Vientiane native Mina, and today she'll be helping us connect with the locals.
But where's the bile coming from?
Somechai is the owner of this street-side LAAD eatery.
In the cow stomach.
Bile, or kiong, roughly translates to soft poo. This often discarded digestive fluid is a coveted cooking ingredient in this country.
If our first location was comfort food, I would consider this discomfort food.
Our LAAD today starts with raw beef, trimmed then laboriously minced by hand. Once ready, it's mixed with boiled tripe and sliced liver. Now for the flavor. Chili powder, rice powder, MSG, fish sauce, gastric acid, and green bile. For a burst of freshness, we've got bean sprouts, coriander, and mint. Garnish with pieces of raw stomach.
Cheers.
What hits you first?
The bile. It's so bitter.
As I chew it and work it down, it slowly disappears.
It does start bitter, but it was well balanced with the other ingredients they put inside of it.
I love that texture, the heat. Oh yeah.
Beautiful spices. There is this base of bitterness, very apparent.
Definitely is.
That said, not something I would eat every week.
No, this is a specialty thing, and it's kind of like a symbol of luckiness.
Does this taste similar to LAAD you grew up eating?
Yes, minus the bile.
So how is that for you, having that punch of bitterness?
It's not like my first go-to, but I'm not mad at it.
Right here, this is not LAAD, but it is
Soju, LAAD's less refined cousin. It's made by slicing the same raw beef and liver into uncomfortably large chunks, then tossing them with fresh coriander and mint into a piece of raw stomach. Think of it like a buffalo sashimi roll.
It looks like a little mouse.
It does. It does. This doesn't have all those seasonings and liquids added in. Instead, we have to dip it right here ourselves.
This right here is a delightful dipping sauce made of shit. Here's how it works. Buffalo bile is produced in the cow's liver, then secreted into the first section of the small intestine. That sauce of the gods is extracted, but not quite ready to consume.
So it's gonna be a mixture of digestive juices along with whatever the cow was eating. We're not gonna eat this raw.
The intestinal contents are boiled, then filtered to remove any impurities.
But you're still eating essentially cooked poop. All right, I'm gonna give it a generous dip, man. Cheers. Wow, man, that will wake you up in the morning. It is just such a powerful punch of flavor.
The lime leaf is what really protects that bile from being like bile-y, you know.
That bitterness is balanced with the freshness of these leaves, but it's just like adding intensity to intensity.
Growing up, the most iconic dish that my father ever made is LAAD. So like for me, trying LAAD this way, it's a little different than the way the dad did it, but it's still very homecoming, welcoming to me.
One more?
I'm good.
In this modern age, it's best not to bring your work home with you. But our next fearless food vendor just can't help it. We're entering the home of Vientiane's premier bug seller. Here, she's preparing bowls of exotic offerings that will soon go to market. Meet Ms. Samdun.
Ma'am, good day.
No,
Do you know what's so cool? As we showed up, she had just shaken these ant eggs out of this tree.
No way.
Yeah. How long have you had an ant tree in your backyard?
This year is the first time that she collected.
Oh.
Wow. Like, that's so interesting.
This must be 5-6 pounds of pure ant eggs with a handful of ticked off ants still running around trying to figure out what went wrong just now. They were like, this is some kind of a natural disaster or global warming, climate change.
You deserve that.
Here, take a whiff.
It smells like roasted peanuts.
These are stink bugs.
Really?
Yeah.
If you mix it and mash it, it will have the very nice smell.
These are probably familiar to you.
What are they?
These are the pupa of the cicada. Finally, these are cicadas. So where do you find these?
In the night time, and then collect it from the leaves.
So they have to shine them.
That's right.
That's what we do with the kangaroo in Australia.
Were they in the trees though?
No, but you have to shine them. Right here, we have some cicadas that you just grilled.
To make this dish, first she removes the cicada's wings. Then she adds her simple, straightforward seasoning blend: pork powder, MSG, and salt. Skewer them up and grill them over charcoal for a crispy, crunchy treat.
That's a beautiful color of a roasting on it.
Yeah, here. I'm sorry, you don't have one. Have you ever had this before?
I can't remember.
Oh, fantastic. I have a feeling you'll remember this time. That being said, let's try it out. It makes me nervous when they don't try it.
It's delicious.
It's not gushy, but it has like a little bit of sweet moisture inside, almost like a smoky corn flavor. What do you think it tastes like?
She said it doesn't taste good.
Do you see the hesitation was real? Is it the cook or is it the ingredient or is it just your personal preference?
Yeah, she doesn't like it personally.
I like it because it has everything. It has that sweetness, it has a smokiness, it has textural crunch. This will be so good with the beer lao. That's what I love.
How many different types of bugs do you sell?
It depends on the season. And then for this season, it will be like cicada and with the stink bugs and honeycomb.
Miss Somechai doesn't just source bugs from her garden, but from all around the country.
Usually that is we get it from Siang Kuang and then Luang Prabang and also in Sam Nua.
These bugs are carefully collected and shipped to her by plane.
By plane.
Every day after preparing her buggy bounty, our gracious grub-wielding host brings her offerings here to Nongyang Market. This maze of dimly lit tables is sensory overload, a riot of colors with earthy red chili peppers, vibrant fruits, and lush green vegetables showcasing the treasures of Laotian soil. The aromas are dizzying, some pleasant and some not so pleasant. Among the hawkers and vendors, Miss Samdun is the only one offering bug species from around the country. The number and type of insects offered vary depending on the season, kind of like truffles.
Another bug that's right here encased within this bamboo.
What is it?
These are called magic bugs. I'm not sure why they call them that.
Magic bugs, also known as stink bugs, are considered an exotic dish in many parts of the world because their pungent odor often deters people from trying them. But no odor has ever stopped me.
Each tube has about 8 to 10 bugs. Many of them are still alive.
I know, because they're moving.
Yeah, right. That's a great indicator of life. Can these bugs sting you or bite you or hurt you? No. Do you know what we're doing next? We're pouring live bugs onto our fermented veggies and then we're eating them. I'm told these have a strong, distinctive taste. Is that right?
Especially for male bugs. The taste is similar to wasabi, but that is the female one. It tastes very sweet.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh,
cinnamon. Oh, it's a strong flavor.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's like a perfume I tasted through my nostrils, like right up here.
Oh, that's so good.
It stings a little bit, but it's like a brief moment of sting. That is one of the most stunning, unique tastes I've ever experienced in my life.
The stingy.
Good burn, yeah.
That's the male one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Got a dude.
No kidding. I'm so fascinated by this because this requires marketing. How do you educate people here?
From the beginning, they wonder about, oh, what this kind of bamboo shoot, and then she explained to them and also telling them what they should eat with, like with the fermented veggie.
One of the things that's super amazing about this table is most people's tables in stalls, they're like shooing the bug away. Here, it's normal.
Yeah, what the heck? There's a fly on my bug. This is the honeycomb.
This may look familiar, but it doesn't contain any honey and it's certainly not sweet.
It's sticky, it's gooey, and you can see the pupa inside.
Oh, damn.
This is a brood comb, the place where the queen lays her eggs and where they develop into larvae. The stranded larvae and their home is wrapped in a banana leaf, then grilled over an open flame.
So there's something waxy here. If I take a bite, do I need to spit out the wax?
So you just take a big bite.
And swallow the whole thing?
That's right.
Oh. okay. It's sour, it's like weirdly chewy, there's little popping pupas. How do you like it?
And it's not my, favorite.
Dude, if you don't like it, just say you don't like it. Is this something you like?
Yeah.
See, that's what I love about this lady. She's so honest, because early on, she was like,
She said it doesn't taste good.
even though she sells it.
After eating live bugs, I'm on the search for one more food that could finally pluck Ye out of his comfort zone and plant him in his new reality here in Laos. Something tells me I found the right place.
We have come to our final location. This is a duck restaurant. They're specializing in all things duck, and let me tell you, they use every part of the body. Once you select the duck, they will ask you if you want the blood or not. If you do, they will make a special dish made from fresh duck blood that is served completely raw. That's what we're gonna be trying in just a moment here, but first, I need to pick a duck. Ooh, I like that one.
Every duck sacrificed here is utilized in its entirety, from its head to its webbed feet. But the most coveted consumable calories come from the blood.
Feet, head, I'm good with. This is new.
You've had this before, Mina, right?
Yeah,
And did you enjoy it?
that is very good.
It tastes nice, but first, we have roasted duck right here.
The duck is boiled, cleaned, butchered, and grilled over hot coals and paired with pungent sauces and fresh herbs.
This morning, we started with chicken feet, now grilled duck feet.
Yeah, let's do it. Can we get a high five?
Yeah, cheers. It still has the fingernail on there.
Oh, I love that. You know why?
Why?
It'll help you pick stuff out of your teeth.
That's a great point. The best part about eating the duck feet, of course, is like this leathery skin between each toe. Oh yeah, it's like fried chips. It has a great texture to it. This is very different from what we had this morning.
I can see why this is incredible drinking food.
Come here, drink about 15 gigantic beers, and then chill. This is like communal style Southeast Asian dining that I love and I treasure. And if the feet are not enough for you, they have this right here, the head.
Oh, the duck tongue.
Yeah, I got half a tongue on mine.
That's what it's about.
This is really good too. Right here, we have our blood dish. By now, it's kind of coagulated. What's interesting is it's not just the blood.
That's right. It's starting from the beginning when they slaughter duck.
The blood of the freshly slaughtered animal is mixed with water and fish sauce, preventing it from coagulating too quickly. But any good blood jello is gonna need some fillings. Here, it'll be in the form of fried skin, meat, and organs.
So that they have like liver in there and also some of the intestine.
In a separate bowl, they mix blood with water.
So they have the ratio of this.
1 bowl of blood to 2 bowls of water.
If you mix it right, then you can get the blood clot like this.
That mixture is poured over the meat, finally garnished with lemongrass, mint, coriander, peanuts, and shallots, and allowed to set over the next few minutes.
So when you look at this, is there anything about this dish that's intimidating to you?
I think it's just the blood itself.
Well, we did have blood this morning.
I'm weird because I like that little irony taste to it. It's cooked, it's a blood cake.
This is a lot less cakey, a lot more jello-y. I think we should just dig into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of lime. I think you just wanna get as many chunks as possible. Oh, that has some drippy parts.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Fried shallots, crunchy organ meats, super crunchy peanuts. Right away when you put it in your mouth, it's like a really gentle jello that almost liquefies immediately. Not a very bloody taste to it.
Yeah, because when I think of blood, I think of that very iron metallic taste, and that's what I was really nervous about.
It's half texture and a half flavor because the herbs in here, it's so aromatic. You can just taste it through your nose. Is it the taste or the texture that's getting to you?
My brain goes right to like the bloody nose, that football helmet, and that's all I can think of right now while eating that. Even though the flavor is awesome.
Mina, you hardly touched your blood.
No, I did.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Stop bullying me.
Well, the city is really fascinating to me. It's the biggest city in the country. This is like the metropolis for Laos. What are people usually doing at nighttime?
Sometimes we have like restaurants and then they might go out during Friday night, meet with their friends and also find some other food.
Food, music, drinking. These are universal things.
One of the questions I keep thinking about is, for you personally, like, what is your hope for Vientiane?
I think I want to see some change, but then somehow I also want to see some of the slow life. Now we start to see that people rushing all the times, but then somehow they also forget about what they have right now.
Or where they came from.
That's right.
Elevate your style with our brand new clothing collection. Rock out in our threads, feel the thrill of culinary adventures, and celebrate with us in style. Head on over to BEFRS.shop today.
It's more like the Hmong veggie.
Yeah, I know. That's what, the moment I smell it, it smells like my mom. You know, my mom makes this all the time.
Oh, can I tell you something?
What?
The way we eat it, it's going to be pretty different from your mom's. Can you get your hands on that in Minnesota?
The short answer is yes, but I can't divulge how we, figure out the back, alley channels to do that.
The back door. You said no, back door. You wanted to say back door. And so do you give people free taste tests? Boom, guys, that is the end of video 1 here in Laos. As you may have guessed, we're not in Vientiane anymore. We wandered into the country. I want to say a huge thank you to my man, VANG, right?
Thanks for bringing me, bro.
You can follow Chef VANG right here on Instagram and get a glimpse of his media, entertainment life, and also culinary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Peace. Oh,
I kind of figured it out after I watched this.
I'm gonna get going though. There's a 2-wheel tractor that leaves at 8.
4-wheel.
Where's the